Hi, I'm Antoinette Wysocki.
I'm Barbara Januszkiewicz.
My paintings are identified as abstract expressionistic.
My style is abstract expressionist.
And I'm excited to be part of the McLean Project for the Arts Gala.
Barbara Januszkiewicz. It is so lovely to have time with you. I don't know if you know, but when I started my tenure at MPA, it was your exhibition that was the first on the wall. So I would love if you would rewind for us to your start with MPA.
That's very interesting. I was in third grade and I started taking classes at McLean Project of the Arts.
I never had an opportunity to take a class, but I did have my first exhibition, which was a big deal. I was so proud of at the MPA.
In their location that was downtown, it was in the basement of the ballet school.
That was exciting because I remember my family coming
and that experience stayed with me for the longest time. Being exposed to the elements of art and the wonderment of art was a treasure.
So I get to give that to MPA for my first taste and my first group show.
Well, fast forward for us. So where are you now?
So now I am in Westchester, New York.
I have a studio in Falls Church, Virginia.
I was very abstract starting out. So I made myself take botanical illustration at the Smithsonian. That was very influential in my work because I ended up really going in the direction where I involved a lot of different organic imagery in my work.
I've always been a big fan of Helen Frankenthaler's and Morris Lewis and the Washington Color School. I paint, and this is really what's called color field, but abstract thoughts. And I wanted to paint these huge color fields, but I had won all these awards painting in this sort of pop art style. And an artist does not just change their style. I had to really venture out and experiment and make my own paints and my own tools. And now I'm engaged. I feel like I'm painting the sense of allness again.
People would say, like, I don't get it. I don't get the work. I don't understand abstract art. So then I started putting imagery that was somewhere embedded in the image that someone could identify. An invitation is kind of what I was doing for the viewer. The whole part of my work is process, right? It's all the layering. Instead of painstakingly trying to draw things all the time, I do these big collages. From there, we scan them. And then I work on top of it. Then I rephotograph it, have it rescanned. So it has layers if I don't want to necessarily have texture.
What I'm doing, it took me years, almost 40 years, to have this ability to paint this way. And it gives me a sense of wonderment and possibilities that I could never have imagined otherwise.
Barbara, you have seen Washington's art scene grow. Can you comment a bit about what makes MPA unique?
That's a good question. I do feel it has to do with our mission statement. McLean Project of the Arts has been, as long as I can remember, a vehicle to attract anyone who wants to learn about art and see art.
The community presence of art is, that's really important to me. And it's pretty fabulous to have this building right in McLean that's showing some serious artwork.
The more you're exposed to good art, the more you're going to develop an eye for it. And there is the place where McLean Project of the Arts starts from the beginning, with teaching classes for children, going right up to adults, to having a professional art gallery. It's a vehicle that needs to be cherished because it's not being done elsewhere.
Can you tell us a little bit about your work that you're painting for us?
I am going to be finishing my piece the night of the gala.
Most of my artwork, big or small, takes me about 3 or 4 days. So the artwork that is going to be shown at the auction brings this celebration of joy and happiness, which my artwork is all about.
I'm feeling very springy, trying to come out of this COVID. I want work to be very beautiful and that have this relaxing kind of pause, but some joy. As far as specific images, I'm not going to reveal that yet.
It is such a gift to have time with you tonight. We're thrilled as ever that you are exemplifying the mission of creating that safe space for art.
This gala It is so wonderful because it is a celebration of what McLean Project of the Arts is all about. Your participation is so important that we want to make sure that we keep providing this for the next generation.
Thank you, McLean Project for the Arts. This is an amazing experience.